My name's Brooke Sachs, SACHS, I don't know if you need that. My current role, so I'm the Vice Chair of the Australian Youth Forum Steering Committee, and I'm also the New South Wales representative, along with Ben Duggan, who's the other New South Wales rep. I'm a Youth Ambassador for the Inspire Foundation, a medical student at the University of Sydney, and I'm currently trying to found two organisations. One's called HIAvenir and the other one's Avenir Rural Mentoring.
Your work on the Australian Youth Forum Steering Committee, could you just describe what it's like to be involved in the political process?
It's interesting, to say the least. When I went into the Australian Youth Forum and into the steering committee, I didn't realise how slow the wheels of politics turn and the many cogs that can get in the way of things actually happening. So it's definitely been a learning experience in terms of how politics works. And I've also found that the steering committee has such a variety of different people with different levels of knowledge about different things that I learn a lot myself about how politics works from different eyes. But I guess the greatest part of the political process is seeing how so many young people can come to the Australian Youth Forum to tell their own stories and to share their own thoughts. And for us to bring all of that together, funnel it through to government, and give government a good idea of what needs to happen on the ground, because otherwise they're creating policies for magical people.
How is pretty much balancing, both your startups plus your role on the steering committee plus, 2 degrees in the university? How does that all, work out?
With great difficulty, I think is probably the best answer. So things were much easier to balance in the first 2 years of medicine when I guess you have more spare time. It's pretty cruisy in the first couple of years. The second 2 years, you have a lot of commitments to your patients and you have a lot of roles to perform within the hospital system. So I'm kind of 9 to 5 required in the hospital, and I'm there more than that. Plus I've got all my homework to do and that sort of thing. So it's slow going and it requires a lot of passion and persistence.
When you finish your medical degree, do you plan on going down the field of medicine?
Yes, I do plan on being a doctor. When I was, earlier on in the degree, I wasn't particularly convinced that it was the career pathway for me. But having a medical degree can be quite useful even if you don't go into medicine. So you can go into pharmaceuticals and you can go into development of medical devices and that sort of thing. There are more career pathways than solely being a doctor. And we've seen some quite successful politicians who've gone through medicine. So, the whole world is open to you.